David Johnson, 21. I'm a student.
What kind of parties do you go to?
Mainly just my fraternity parties, or parties in my apartment, or, you know.
So you belong to a fraternity?
Yes.
Why did you join this group?
Because I felt like I wanted to be a part of something bigger than me, than just me.
Do people ask you for purchasing advice?
Yeah. People ask me where to shop, a tie, or a blazer, what shoes to buy, you know, just different things, you know, stuff like that.
Do you and the other members of the fraternity tend to wear the same kind of things?
Well, I guess it just depends on which day. Like, if one day I could wear, you know, sneakers, or Vans sneakers, and, you know, in a regular T-shirt, and I look like half my fraternity. And then one day I can wear a polo, and I can wear, you know, Sperry's, and I look like half my fraternity. One day I could put my earrings in, and I look like some guys from my fraternity. One day I can take them out, and I look like other guys. So it's just, you know, day in, day out, I'm gonna look like somebody else. And, you know, there's enough people in my fraternity to where one day I'm gonna look like one of them.
Where do you get purchasing advice?
My friends at the outlet mall, you know, they tell me where the discounts are, you know, maybe, you know, what I might see on TV. You know, I'll see something new I like, and I'll just go out and find it somewhere. Google it.
Like, who influences you on TV?
I typically see, you know, guys got a lot of suits, because I watch a lot of the news, you know, a lot of sports centers. So when you see, you know, guys in suits all the time, that's pretty much what I'm thinking about. Like, I was telling my buddy, I have more dress shoes and casual shoes in my shoe collection. I mean, that's pretty much what I see the most on TV. So.
Do you have any specific icons?
A lot of guys, a lot of sharp guys. I like Daniel Craig. I like the way that he dresses. He carries himself in a suit. I think that's, you know, pretty much any James Bond guy.
Alright, what are some of your favorite brands?
I say I like Polo. You know, it's classic. It's a classic look. I like, you know, brands that carry a classic look, you know, but they incorporate new styles also. And Polo does that. Polo has a classic polo, but then they'll also make a custom fit, and they'll make, you know, their rugby polo. So it's classic, but it's experimental, you know. It's progressive.
All right. Would you ever wear a brand like Affliction or Ed Hardy?
If you mean like them as far as, you know, like graphic tees, like I don't
like
wear
something that's not classic, not clean.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, like I'll wear Vans, and Vans aren't classic, you know. So it just depends. I mean, graphic tees definitely aren't my thing. I don't like things that are very standoutish. I'm not real big in like neon. I'm not real big on, you know, shiny stuff. It's more classic stuff, navy, khaki.
So is there a spokesperson or an icon for Polo?
Davis Love III is a golfer sponsored by Polo. That's pretty cool.
Okay, talking
That's
about golf,
cool.
What comes to mind as far as products when you think of Tiger Woods?
When I think of Tiger, I think of his own brand. I think of Nike, Gatorade, the Nike Red Irons, the Tiger Woods Red Irons, you know, Sasquatch, just, you know, golf product.
Okay. When you do tell people about a new product, do you give them a lot of information?
As much information as I think I need to sell them on it. You know, if it's a brand that people are familiar with, if it's like Ed Hardy or if it's Polo, then I don't need to say that much about it.
Okay. Do you ask your friends about certain opinions on new products in the market?
It depends, not necessarily about, like with retail, like not with like clothing, but if it's about a fishing pole, or if it's, you know, a car, I'll get any advice that I need. The more expensive the purchase is, the more advice I'm gonna get.
Has anyone suggested a product to you lately?
Yeah, Chevy Silverado, the Arizona T, 99-cent T.
All right. And has that influenced your opinion on the Chevy Silverado or anything else?
Well, I mean, more than anything, it just brings it to life.
Mallory Lennon, 20. I'm a daycare teacher for 2-year-olds, and I go to Texas State for English.
What kind of groups or organizations do you belong to?
Now, I actually just joined last week, which is really cool because my dad's a veteran, lifetime veteran.
Oh, is that why you joined the group?
Yeah. So I'm doing what I can to help, really. Well, the Women's Auxiliary just supports all the veterans. And since I do live, you know, a couple hours away from home, it's nice having kind of like a support group.
Who do you go to for purchasing advice?
Probably my roommate, Beth. She's a little bit older than I am, and she's been living on her own for a while, so she kind of has it down, which is nice.
What kind of advice would you ask her for?
I just ask her what I should buy, actually, because she always makes like really fantastic meals all the time, and they look super easy and like time efficient, and like the ingredients don't seem like they're like that foreign or expensive, so I'm always asking her about, you know, what I should buy at the grocery store and stuff.
Do you have any kind of favorite brand of like?
Camel cigarettes.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, and I got a coupon the other day for half off, so like I got a pack of Camel cigarettes for $2.50, which was awesome.
Alright. Why do you like that particular brand?
It's just really smooth.
Okay. So, would you ever smoke a different kind of cigarettes for any other reason?
Yeah, actually, like, there's been Bugler cigarettes, and they used to be really cheap, Bugler cigarettes, like you roll your own, and they recently, like, went up to, like, I don't know, like $6 or $7 actually, which was crazy, and then American Spirits, like, if you're feeling fancy. My roommates use this really awesome Sephora, like, cover, like, powder or whatever, and, like, both of them have it, and it's awesome, so I was like, I'm totally gonna get it, so I guess they kind of influenced me.
Ashley Bailey. I'm 19. I'm a full-time student.
Do you belong to any groups or organizations, like school groups or public or private groups?
I'm actually a Texas State shredder.
Really?
So I'm on the drill team.
Okay. And why did you join this group?
Because I love dancing, and I've been dancing my whole life, and I just heard that Texas State had such an amazing drill team. It's been around for 50 years, and it was an organization that has a very good reputation, and it was just something that I would love to be a part of, especially at Texas State, university.
Do you go to them for like advice or their opinions on things?
Yeah, I go to my director a lot for like if I have questions with like school, or if I have like a concern or like any family problems. I mean, I'm pretty close with the director, and like I have made my best friends here at school through shredders.
Do you go to people for purchasing advice?
Yes, all the
Yeah.
time. Usually my older sister, because she usually has the best advice. I'm like, okay, no, you don't need that, or yeah, this is something good. So.
Okay. If you see someone wearing something you like, what do you do or say?
I usually tell them that I really, really like it, and usually ask where they got it from, and yeah.
Okay, so does their opinion influence you?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah, especially if I like their style and stuff.
Alright. What are some of your favorite brands?
My favorite brands, I usually get most of my stuff from Forever 21, Urban Outfitters, but I really like, if I'm trying to like dress nice or something, I'll usually go to Banana Republic, and usually like my jeans are like Lucky Brand jeans, or I love Old Navy and Gap and all those.
Okay. Why do you like those particular brands?
I really like Banana Republic just because they're very like modest, and they just like, I like wearing them because they do look more like, mature and stuff, and instead of like, I mean, I like the Forever 21 stuff just wear for like summer and like around friends, but if I'm like trying to go for a job interview, I'd rather be dressing like nice and have something that's not showing anything, and like shoulders covered and longer pants on for if I'm trying to like get a job or impress people. So.
Okay. Would you ever wear a brand that's the complete opposite of what you usually wear?
Probably, I mean, brand, yes, if they have the same like type of style that I wear.
Okay. So the brand isn't as important as the style?
No, not usually. I mean, I can find something at like a thrift shop and it'd be the same thing, or like Buffalo Exchange or any of those like type stores, and still usually wear it.
Alright. Do any spokespeople or icons for your favorite brands come to mind?
Not really. I mean, I don't really look at like the celebrities for what I want to wear. I think my like what I buy, what I wear is more like what I like, not like what I kind of see on.
So Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton don't influence your purchasing decisions?
Not really. I mean, some of that stuff I wouldn't wear. I mean, yeah, it's cute, but then half the time I'm like, I probably couldn't afford wearing that anyways. It's probably like a $700 like little like swimsuit. So.
So price is way more important to you.
Yeah.
Has anyone suggested a product to you lately?
Yes.
What?
My stepmom, she suggested all of these like different just like lotions and moisturizers and stuff like that, and like different facial cleaning stuff, and she always calls me and tells me about like new makeup or other things that are like in clinique or at the mall that she really likes.